And now for something a little different. Here's Mario's first RPG title.
This is so exciting.
It's made by Square.
Yeah, actually, does anyone find it a little strange that this is the first Square Enix game we're playing?
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be fucking Final Fantasy or something.
Final Fantasy.
Actually, believe it or not, I have not played a single Final Fantasy game all the way through.
I've never even played a small portion of one.
Like,
That was really emphatic.
The only Square Enix games that I've actually beaten all the way through are this, Chrono Trigger, and a heavily modified version of Dragon Quest 1.
Whoa,
this isn't Mario. This is
that's
Super
a
Mario.
really big leap.
This is just
Okay,
like,
is this just the preview?
yeah, this
Okay.
is just the preview here.
Okay, that makes so much sense. So I told Evan this, but that music that played right at the beginning when we see Peach just sitting there reminds me of the opening of Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town.
You did tell me that, yeah.
I did, but now I'm telling the world. So if anybody's familiar with that game, I'm wondering if you all made that connection.
I'm sure plenty of people are.
Yeah.
So... I mean, the theme itself, like, what it actually is, it's, it's the, map theme from World 1 and Super Mario Bros. 3, that's it. I mean, the
think it
beginning
was-
part, not this part.
Like the sound of the instruments themselves, in addition to the melody.
Yeah, this game uses a lot of MIDI like whistles and
Uh-huh.
I want to say like tambourine. So
It's really just, like, the epitome of SNES music.
it's really
What are those things called? Gabe, the instruments you go.
Go-Go Bells? No.
No, I think it starts with a T. It's like a little drum, but it has a stick hanging off of the head. And you, like-
you do the switch slash. You rotate.
Whoa, that was a hairpin turn.
I can't remember to be honest, but I know what you're talking about.
And like speeding through
Yeah.
guitar centers.
I like how it says King Bowser. Like, you know, they go for the
So did he like
they
lose
give him
his
the
title
full
or
title.
something? Did he betray his kingdom
No,
and
no,
they
no.
overthrew him? Or
He's still the Koopa King, he's only just called Bowser in later games.
we're getting a bit more chummy with him.
This
don't
is
need to address him
probably,
formally.
this-
Whoa, that cloud.
I'd say that this game is probably the last Mario game to have any traces of early installment weirdness.
Like what?
Just a couple of visual things, some naming schemes and whatnot. This is the last game where Peach is referred to as Princess Toadstool. For
Oh,
example.
okay.
Yeah, it was like sometimes when I'm playing earlier Mario games, like he's green.
Oh, you're playing Luigi.
Oh.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you're playing Luigi.
Yeah, and it changes his name too. I don't, it's weird.
Luigi!
You know, Will, he might just be a separate character. Have you ever thought of that?
No, it's definitely a glitch. Is that Wario?
Oh, he still has crazy eyes.
It's
I would cry too if I saw that
Boost-
face.
His name is Booster.
No
his name's
joke.
Booster. He does look a lot like Wario, though,
Yeah,
actually.
he does.
I know, he looks
Especially
like
his whole
him.
Biker shtick is a little.
Is Wario in this game?
Wario's not in this game, no.
Darn.
Wario was originally intended to be a one-off character to begin with. It's just that he got so popular that he ended up getting his own. He ended up getting his own game, which is called Wario Land.
So that said Mario 1. I thought it said Mary 01. Mary 02. Mary spelled M-A-R-I.
Maria!
Hey, Evan, I have a question.
Oh, we're watching the opening again.
It's
run
Harvest
it back.
Moon.
Round 2. Do you, when you do the star jump, do you ever hit 100?
Not even close.
Not even close.
I can't keep the rhythm going for that long ever.
Yeah, that shit is tough. TUFF.
All right, no, but the game is
Like
starting
tough
to real.
shed, like the
What
shed
a-
that Mario came out of.
Yes.
What a way to start a Mario RPG! Just like, oh, Bowser kidnaps Peach. Okay, here we go.
Who would have thought?
But also,
Well, you know, at least it's not like, oh, it's not Bowser, and it turns out it was Wily like all along.
Dr. Wily's the main antagonist.
I'm only gonna refer to Bowser as Dr. Wily.
Wait, when did this game release?
1996. It's just a couple
Okay, so
months.
Mega Man was out then.
Oh, Mega Man came out in
Yeah.
debuted in
80.
1987.
Good old.
Yeah.
He was also on a Mega Man also debuted on a system earlier than this one.
Oh, that's true. That is a fact.
So yeah, this game came out in 1996. It's actually just 2 months before Super Mario 64 came out and pretty much finalized everything as far as like the Mario world goes.
You can still boing on top of the enemies.
Yeah.
Oh, uppercut. Whoa.
You see, I'm actually doing that out of instinct.
Get one of these.
I'm actually doing
I
this.
didn't even
out of-
hit him.
I'm doing this out of instinct because I'm more familiar with Paper Mario gameplay, and in that game has like first strike stuff, where you like actually like manually
First
like if you
strike.
land first attack.
That's kind of a neat thing. Like the way that you initialize the combat is, like that affects the fight.
Hmm.
Like I know in real life, whenever I try to fight somebody, I put my hands against my head on the sides and like point my fingers out to make little horns, and I put my head down and I just charge straight at them.
It's like
How does that work for you?
I don't know
Oh,
why,
I
but
was giving me a great advantage.
I just remember that Tumblr post that's just like, short people have no chance of winning a fight. Like, what are they gonna do? Headbutt my nipples? Say goodbye to your kneecaps, asshole.
This game is a funny game.
Oh, whoops, Mario, you got to the other side of the bridge before Bowser was on it.
It's the axe, yeah.
The chandeliers, I don't like how they follow the camera.
You'll see why.
Only kind of.
Oh. Hi, Peach. Slash.
Mario, jumping's not gonna do
Toadstool.
it.
I'm just gonna call her Peach. Is that okay with y'all?
I'm just gonna call her Peach as well. It's like how
I'm going to call her Toadstool.
because like,
No, I'm gonna call her
Mario,
Frog.
prepare
You
yourself for the
contrarian.
great beyond. It's like how, like, in the U.S., Eggman was still called Robotnik at this time, but I exclusively call him Eggman.
Fair enough.
Like, you know, he was, like much like how, Eggman was called Eggman in Japan from the very beginning, Peach is called Peach in Japan from the very beginning.
Well, then that I feel like that justifies the decision to call her Peach more.
Yeah,
I love how you punch like 10 feet, 20 feet away, and it
Well,
still
it's
does
like-
damage.
You know, it's Mario. It's a kid's game. They don't want you to actually punch anything because kids might replicate that because they're fucking stupid.
why does
Yeah,
so
Smash
but
kids
exist?
instead
you don't-
just try to punch people from 10 feet away.
Yeah, and then they'll think that works. You'd rather have that.
Chain reaction.
It's a chain
Yeah.
reaction! Yeah!
Oh,
Coming,
he's
Mario!
out. I just killed him.
Yeet.
I like how
Roast
he does that.
hammer.
Peace sign.
Peach is like, just leave me up here.
Evan, I loved your Peach voice.
Oh, thank you.
Throw the hammer. Yatta. Ooh. Later, bitch.
Oh, you're dying too.
Nah,
Rest in peace.
you're fine.
Oh.
Bowser's in
Oh my
tears.
gosh, look at him crying.
He's
Oh,
so
did
bad.
you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Fungah! Foiled again.
Is that like...
See, that's what happens when you try to use jumping side B on stage with Bowser. You just get a fucking footstool.
multiple...
What?
Wait.
I was thinking more
Wait.
Little Mac, but
All the way back up?
He's Mario. Strongest butt in the
you must have
world.
the best ass.
he just said shriek.
Shriek.
Yeah, well,
Shriek.
Bowser said funga.
Fungah is a word.
Uh-oh.
Is it a ham speak word for fungus? Like,
The
ham?
sword's
The
definitely-
ham
Yeah, I was
chat
trying
for
to make a
fungus
joke
is
with fungus,
Fungah.
but I couldn't think of one.
You know, it doesn't work as well, actually.
Drill that
You
can
just
pierce
killed the
heavens.
castle.
More like a sword that descends from the heavens.
The ham
Whoa.
chat word for mushroom is mushq.
I would think that would be the word for oatmeal.
Mushq.
I actually thought it would be the word for go fast.
Oh, I get it.
Mush.
But Q, actually,
Hold on.
linguistically, Q typically ends in, or it's the ending for adjective, not verbs.
That's a good
That's
point,
true.
actually.
For a descriptive word.
Thanks, Gabe. I didn't know what a fucking adjective.
And
I like how Mario has just a pipe on top of his house.
3 points.
Chimney.
Well, we need a linguistic analysis of ham chat.
He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Hey,
Is
Mario!
he hanging?
Yeah,
Why is he hey?
because
landed
he
on the
died on a
ground.
clothes hanger. It's wedged into his neck. He's
Lots of
fucking
people
dead.
use something called a door to go in and out of their houses.
Oh!
Anyway, I
Fucking dead.
came by to pick up Peach since she's a bit late.
Wow, Toad.
He's
I like how
fucking
he's
dead.
like,
No, he's good.
I came by to pick up this person. Leaves. Also, yeah, Mario died. Canonically, this is
Mario's a ghost.
Yeah, Ghost
Uh,
Mario.
Hey, I
this
thought
whole
the
game
princess
is
was
actually,
here with you, Mario.
a Zen Buddhist interpretation of the afterlife.
Mario, what's with
and
the
how
silent
karma can
treatment?
affect.
You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you please
Shit.
bring her back like you always do?
Here we go again.
And so, it's Mario has a lot of aggression karma against Bowser, and in this game, every time you die, that's your soul going to the hell realm. It's really an artistic masterpiece from a religious.
There
perspective.
actually is a hell in canon in the Mario world.
Oh wow,
Yeah, in Super Paper Mario.
who dies?
Mario and Luigi and Bowser and Peach all do.
Yep.
Peach is the only one who's good enough to go to heaven, though.
Classic.
They must not be Lutheran.
Halt! Who goes there? A
That's right.
trespasser? This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy gang. It's our first step towards taking over this world. And if it weren't for nosy characters like you, we'd practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. I'm sorry, let me start that over, Gabe. My name is Exor. I'm the Rapper's Angel, traveling blade of the Axum Ranges. Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
Come to think of it, that's what I should have started the commentary with by singing that song. It's too late now, but
What?
I should have started
Evan.
the commentary by singing the song.
Oh, yeah.
But
Sorry, you
it's
cut
too
out
late
and I
for
was
that
like,
now.
what? This is true. Has the Lost Forest remastered thing come out yet?
The reanimated? I think it did.
I'll have to watch it.
You're back so soon? Did you forget something? No, what happened then? I like Mario does charades to communicate in this game.
Yeah.
The bridge
They're
to
like-
Bowser's Keep is out now. Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario.
Yeah, he does like shapeshifting too in this game. It's honestly pretty wild what some of his charades are.
This game is really entertaining.
He just fucking hopped on his bed like 10 feet in the air.
And just fucking face plants down. He's like, boy, I better show you. Good night, cuz.
Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP level. One of
Whoa.
Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up.
Give him the shroom. There you go.
Do you know how to use items?
I love it
Oh,
when
I see.
characters just kind of break the fourth wall
You're
like
just
that.
so well-traveled and experienced, Mario.
So handsome and strong.
Why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Ah, I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? Yes. Hey, you better watch out. He knows about timed hits.
Whoa.
He's gonna punch your lights out. Okay, bye.
I like
Later, bitch. I'm out of here.
Dude, whenever I start a fight and I like do the finger thing, I'm ready to charge at somebody.
Yeah.
and somebody tells me that they know about timed hits, I fucking charge the other direction.
I don't blame you.
I mean, would you fuck with
Oh
somebody
my.
who knows about timed hits?
Dude,
Mm-mm.
you know. Someone's
Not
gonna
me.
beat the shit out of me while listening to Gangster's Paradise.
Okay, but to go into detail, since I did skip the tutorial, timed hits is something where if you press the A button, or basically the command button in that correlates with the attack you use, like
Spit you.
like at just the right time, you'll deal more damage. Like for example, that basic attack is just a single punch without pressing the A button, but if you press the A button right when it lands, it turns into a it turns into a double attack.
Oh, he just walked right past you. So do you have the option whether to engage with them? Will they not engage with you specifically?
Some of them will actually charge at you, but for the most part, they have set routes, and it's easier to avoid enemies than say in Mother 2 or 3, where enemies are like, well, Mother 2 in Mother 2, enemies are placed in random locations, and they'll just make a beeline for you the moment they see you.
Yeah,
Mother
yeah,
3 is
radius.
similar. Mother 3 is more like this, where all enemies are in a specific location, but they'll always charge at you when they notice you're there.
Okay.
And of course, we have item blocks, because what would be a Mario game without blocks to bash?
Wait, does that mean that the overworld doesn't have any random elements to it?
There are no random encounters in this game.
No, in Mother 3.
Mother 3 has no random encounters either, no.
No,
and
but
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean
yeah.
is like,
Yeah, enemies are all in a set location in that game.
which means that with the exception of combat, you could have like a macro go through Mother.
Probably,
I guess
yeah.
so. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
I feel like Google having a good time on that flower.
Like usual
Just
with
having
our...
a
Yeah, like usual with RPGs, I'm gonna be skipping battles of enemies we've already faced and only like showing off new enemies. It just makes these parts. It just allows you to get more done in these parts in less time.
Well, that toad's getting fucking carried.
Oh, one of like, okay. So the
Dude,
translation
honestly,
here is a bit funky at times. So like the localization of this game was handled by the man, the myth, the legend, Ted Woolsey, who, if you don't know who he is, he's pretty much the guy responsible for most like early SquareSoft translations. He tends to take liberties with the scripts to make them a little more entertaining. However, he's usually, like, his changes are usually on the more charming side and at least preserve the spirit of the original game. So, you know, he's like, he's a good guy. However, in this game, while the dialogue is pretty good, some things are just not named correctly. Like,
what?
paratroopers are called skytroopers, Cheeps are called gobies.
Like that.
One of the weapons
Oh, right.
one of the weapons that Mario can pick up in this game is called the Koopa shell, but it's labeled as the Knock Knock shell because it's like abbreviated from the Koopa's Japanese name, Noko Noko.
Interesting.
Oh, and what's especially strange is that so there's this like there are some like weird specific attacks that enemies can do, like one's like a fireball and it shoots a fireball at you, but for some reason the attack is called Drain.
Yes.
I don't know, so the translation is a bit funky in that regard at times, but it's nothing like it's nothing that makes the game unplayable.
So, do you want to real quick explain flowers?
Flowers are your MP.
So flowers are
Oh my.
parts of
No. For your skills.
Yeah, flowers are your MP. They're actually shared between all party members in this game.
Evan does not want to explain flowers.
Evan does not want to explain about flowers.
I don't get what you're saying.
You're looking at me, my ham, and I don't like you.
He's Chino?
Alright, cool.
Alright, here, I got it. I pulled up the Wikipedia page. A flower, sometimes known as a bloom or blossom, is the reproductive structure in flowering plants. Plants of the division Magnoliophyta, also called angiosperms.
Gabe, I heard that
The
groan. I don't know
biological
what you were
function of a flower.
expecting. I don't know what you were expecting, Gabe.
What do you mean?
Because I heard that groan when Will started talking.
I mean, you know, he's a funny gamer, man.
But yeah, as I was saying, flowers, yeah, or as they're usually referred to as in Mario RPGs, FP, it's shared between, all party members, and, so yeah, you have to manage it a bit better. However, it's pretty easy to get permanent increases to it, and, you know, there are plenty of items hanging around that will help to refill, no problem. So it's not like one of those games where the fucking MP, replenish items are just rare as shit for some reason. I hate it when games do that, honestly. Hammer time! Ba-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah, I can see Hammer.
Damn, you got
Hammer Bro.
long.
So one of the
Wow.
hammer, so basically
Good job.
one of these Hammer Bros is Gino, the other one's MC Hammer.
Yes. But pretty soon we'll both be dead.
I just love the little doink to the face he gives you.
Well, to be fair, Gino does a lot.
Long. He's the big long.
Punch him!
Wait, so he's actually hitting you with the hammers, whereas when you punch him,
You're just mean.
you're not even close to him. So
Sorry.
they want to teach kids that you can punch people with hammers and throw hammers at people all you want.
You
but
know,
you
Carrie,
cannot.
I think kids are a little more sophisticated.
Thanks, Mario! I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was
I
going.
know.
Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. Hey, where'd this hammer come from? Hmm.
Oh, Toad.
Hey, do you know what this is?
Fucking Hammer. Slam. Oh my
It has
god,
the
he's
Hammer
dragging
Bros
it behind
insignia on
me.
it. No one stands a chance against you with your one with this.
You never know, it might come in handy. I like Mario's fucking huzzah pose when he's holding it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I already capped it.
I know. Yeah, so weapons and armor and stuff are in this game. Oh, it's an RPG.
Yeah, you gotta manage that shit. Don't fuck up.
Yup.
Yeah, Gabe. No, fuck.
If you fuck up, that's no fun for anyone.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I fuck up.
Gabe, how long have you been awake? You sound very sleepy.
I got up at. So I missed your call because I was asleep. I got up at. So my clock is 3 minutes fast.
Yeah.
So I woke up at 9:57.
You slept through an alarm, didn't you?
No, I set my alarm for 10.
Oh my god!
Well, because my phone is 3 minutes fast, so
Okay.
it's technically 9:57.
Yeah, but did you really think that 3 minutes would have been fast enough to, like, completely prepare yourself? Prepare yourself.
I mean, I went downstairs, got milk, came back up.
I mean, my bed is literally right next to my computer, so I
It
probably
is.
could have woken up in 3
Me
minutes.
too.
Like,
Okay.